I'm Abia and I'm a content strategist on YouTube's Creator UX team. If you've been working in UX or with designers for a while, you've probably heard about content strategists. But if you never worked with one before, you might not know how they can help make your product better. So today, I'm going to share some tips with you. How do you know if you might need the help of a content strategist or UX writer on your team? Here are some telltale signs. There's a big one. If you're dealing with information of any kind, you need someone to help organize it for users. And that person is a content strategist. But let's dive a little deeper. What might that mean in practice? First, if you don't understand a user's mental model as they engage with your product, a content strategist can help. Imagine someone booking a flight during a pandemic. A content strategist can make sure we identify all necessary information a user needs that will help them make a decision and move forward. Second, when your product isn't clear or obvious to them naturally, a content strategist can help create a narrative and clarity for users. You might know all the important information needed, but not positioning the information strategically and consistently can make the experience overwhelming and confusing. A content strategist can help make sure that we say the right thing at the right time and use terms consistently throughout a journey to create a narrative. And last but not least, if your product involves users completing tasks, such as booking a flight, then a content strategist can make that process as concise and task-focused as possible, reducing hesitation and dropout, and ultimately helping to improve your completion rates. So those are some of the signs that you do need a content strategist. But there are times when you don't need to bring in a specialist, and the reasons might not be what you expect.
Just had a quick question for you. I was just wondering if you could give me some feedback on this mock that I've got up. I've been trying to figure out button text, and I was just wondering if you could massage it, give it your spin on it.
Mark, we actually have some guidelines for this. Here's the link. Are you writing the text on a button and there are already existing patterns and guidelines? If so, it wouldn't be a good use of a content strategist's time to come up with wording. You can do this with the resources you already have.
Hey, Via. So tight deadlines today. Have to ship this by this afternoon. I was just wondering, I have this idea for an onboarding text. I was just wondering if you just drop in some text and we can ship it.
Oof. I think it's a bit too late for me to create a content strategy here, and lorem ipsum doesn't tell me much. Are you already at the end of your design process and just wanting a bit of polish to the writing? Or perhaps you've been using lorem ipsum text in your designs and are hoping a content strategy will solve all your problems. If so, you made a mistake by not bringing your content strategist in earlier in the process. The amount of value they can add at this stage is limited, compared to if they were involved right from the beginning.
Hey, Via. Thanks for taking this meeting again. So a little bit of a problem. We're finding that users aren't really enjoying our app at all, and I was just wondering if there's any way you can just make it more fun.
The words will always reflect the experience, and it sounds like you need to revisit your value prop and market needs. If there are fundamental problems with your product, for instance, it doesn't appeal to new users, then there's not much a content strategist can do. You need to rethink your value proposition and marketing.
Hey, Evia, one last thing. I've been working on this help article, and I was just wondering if you could just do the simplest thing and just spell check for me.
I don't think you actually need me to do that. And finally, you don't need a content strategist to check your spelling and grammar. Just ask a native language speaking colleague to help.
Let's recap. Do any of these sound like challenges that you're facing? If so, you will likely benefit from a content strategist to help you solve them. And if there are no content strategists available and you would like to learn more, here are some great resources that you can use. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get more UX tips from the YouTube team.